Hello, lopsided learners. It is Sue. Today we are going to be making fingerprint birds. These are one of my favorite things to make, and they make the best presents for, I don't know, certain days like Mother's Day, maybe? Or any other day for any other reason that you might want to gift one of these to someone, or just keep yourself. They are so cute. I'm going to do a quick show of what I'm talking about here. I'm going to bring in the birdie. Isn't he cute? You can kind of see the fingerprints. Very, very, very easy to make. But you're going to see how easy it is to make them, and we're going to get right to it. All right, here we go. Hi guys, and welcome back to Lopsided Learning. I am Sue, and I'm very excited about today's project. So, what we're doing today, we are going to be making fingerprint birds. So I've got some samples here to show you what I'm talking about. And these are really cute little birds that would be absolutely perfect for Mother's Day, which is right around the corner, or a present any time of year for someone who you know truly cares about you. Because the cool thing about fingerprint birds is that they are all about making a creation simply by using your fingertips, which leaves your own fingerprint in the bird that you make for someone. So I've made this little blue bird in advance, but you can also make a red cardinal, and it only has one extra feature to it, which I'll discuss after, okay? But they're really easy to make. So let's talk about it a little bit. So I know it's difficult to get out right now. And the type of clay that we're going to be using is called polymer clay. Polymer clay you may have used in the past, or you might be familiar with, maybe you're not. And if you don't have it on hand, that could be tricky. But I can tell you that today I went into Walmart all masked up. If you're able to do that and be safe, I was able to check out their craft section and find a multi-pack of polymer clay. It's called Sculpty 3, which is the kind I use to make my fingerprint birds. Okay, so it's a multi-pack. I think there's 8, maybe 10 different colors in it for about $10. So if you're able to do that, that is great. That would be great. If you can't get out to do that, check out my salt and flour recipe video where we make charms and things out of just those 3 ingredients. That's another go-to. But if you're able to get the polymer clay, so the kind they have at Walmart and the kind that I prefer to work with when making the birds, it's called Sculpty 3. Sculpty 3 is very, very easy to work with. It's a softer clay, so you're able to knead it a little bit easier than some of the other clays, which is, it is a good thing, I think, because some of the other clays can be really tricky to really knead the dough, so to speak, or the clay. So Sculpty 3, I mean, if we weren't in the situation we're in right now, it'd be very easy just to go into Joann Fabrics or Michael's or a place of that nature and buy these individual little packages. But I don't know, I think it's kind of neat that you can get a variety pack at Walmart if you're safe and able to wear your mask and socially distance. But like I said, if not, watch my other video And that might be another idea for a Mother's Day present or another present for somebody. Either way, it's very meaningful to people. So let me go over some other clays that you might come across, okay? So Sculpting makes a bunch of different ones. They make one called Souffle. They make one called Primo. All good clays, all good. Then there's another type of clay called Kato and another called Fimo, and this is Fimo Soft, and it is pretty soft. And I'm going to tell you, I like all of these clays, but when I'm just trying to make one of the birds, I just prefer to use the Sculpty 3. I think it's a lot easier. So without further ado, I will show you what we will do to make our birds. So I have already started to make my bird. I know that sounds funny because it looks like a ball, right? Like, how are you going to make a bird? Well, you're going to knead up this dough. You're going to knead it up real good until it's soft. And again, this is the Sculpty 3, so it's not as difficult to manipulate, okay, as some of the other ones. And then you're just going to make it into a cute little ball, okay? There we go, cute little ball. So, I don't know, it's like a 1-inch type ball all around circumference-wise, maybe, okay? Now, this is where we're going to bring in see the little silver in there that really helps bring out the fingerprints. I'm going to show you what that is. That is done by using something called gilder's paste. Now, I have silver gilder's paste here. I do not see this at Walmart. You'd have to get it online. I did see some online. And most of they're pretty much metallic in color. This one, it says silver. You can buy a variety pack online, something like that. But if you can't get a hold of gilder's paste, which is basically a wax type of medium for your clay that helps bring out the fingerprints, I don't want that to stop you from making your birds, because even if you don't have that part in your bird, I still think it will be very meaningful and beautiful using the technique we're using, even without the silver or whatever metallic color you might want to use if you're able to get your hands on some gilder's paste, okay? So please don't let that stop you, okay? All right, so let's get right into it. I have my 1-inch Sculpty 3 polymer clay ball. Now it's going to get so easy. So again, if you don't have the gilder's paste, I don't want you to worry about it, okay? And if you have this, that's fine. That's totally fine, okay? By the way, while you're at it, preheat your oven to 275, okay? And I'll explain a little more after how we do that, how long we cook it. Now watch, I am going to take the gilder's paste and I am going to rub it really good on these 2 fingers. And it's just a wax-based thing that we use on our projects. And I'm doing the same to my other 2 fingers on my left hand. All right. Now you're going to carefully pick up this lovely ball, because you don't want to get the really pretty silver stuff where you don't want it, okay? Now, carefully take your little ball. Imagine where you want the wings of your bird to be. Place your fingers like this on the side, and then place these 2 fingers in the front. So you can either do the beak right now with the front, or you can do the tail. And I will tell you, there are a great many times when I do this that I change my mind and think that the beak looks more like a tail. So we'll see. So these two fingers are gonna push in for the wings. These two are gonna push out for the beak or the tail, whatever it ends up being for you, okay? I'm gonna try to make mine a beak. We'll see what happens. So I'm pushing in and I'm pulling out at the same time. You see that? And then we're gonna let go. I'm gonna try to move my fingers away. Okay, so let's see. So if you look at it right now, you have the wings and you kind of have a little tail there, okay? Or maybe a beak. I still don't know. So I'm gonna go put my hands back in the way I had them so that my wings are the same and in the same spot, because that really brings out your fingertips. So now what I'm gonna do, I guess I do turn it just a little bit. I'm trying to decide if I want that to be a beak or not, and I'm wondering if I want it to be a tail. So I'm just gonna flip it around a little bit, and then I'm gonna pinch and pull out. Just like that. Cool. And I kind of like it. Now what you can do if you want is you can even add more of the gilder's paste. Again, if you can't get a hold of that, it's okay. You can do exactly what I'm doing and you don't need it, okay? I've decided I want this to be my tail, so I'm gonna pinch in at the wings and pinch out more in the back, okay? Oh, he's looking cute. And I'm gonna add some of this metallic just around, just to do it and make it look kind of pretty. Yeah. Now, what you're gonna wanna do is gently make a little base for it of how it's supposed to sit on a shelf for when you display it. And so that it stays sturdy. So you're just gonna gently try to push down a bit, like so, and that should hold pretty well. Okay, I'm looking at my birdie and I'm thinking he's kind of cute. So now what we need to do, guys, is we've got to give him some eyeballs here. The poor little guy, he can't see anything. So what we're gonna do, you can take the back of a paintbrush, or if you want to be really fun and cool about it, which I'm gonna do because it's just Sue, it's just me, I'm gonna take, I'm a super big Star Wars fan. You're gonna learn a lot about me. In the dough video before this one, you learned about my favorite color, and now you're gonna learn about my Star Wars. I love Star Wars. So I have myself a Kylo Ren, no less, lightsaber. And he's gonna make eyeballs for me. His sword is, anyway, his lightsaber, excuse me. So I'm gonna just kind of put it into here and see if it gives an extra little metallic twist. So here I go. I'm gonna poke, I think right about there, I think above the wing. Put it in there. Oh, yes. Now, you gotta admit that this lightsaber made a pretty cool looking eyeball there. Let's see what it does on the other side. In fact, this is probably one of my best ones yet. I haven't tried this particular way yet. Okay, so again, kind of make it the same area as that eyeball, and above the wing, Oh, this is great. And push it in. Now, you might have to reshape it up a little bit on top after you do the eyeball, but that's okay. But I gotta tell you that not only do I have some beautiful fingerprint marks that are my own, but I have some beautiful metallic colors that bring out my fingerprints. And the eyes of my bird are really shiny. How cute. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on a baking sheet, okay? And again, just make sure it's flat, and I think this one's gonna be just fine. So then I just wanted to tell you, I'm gonna wipe my hands on my towel real quick. I know there's a ton of people out there who like hard nails, and I am one of them. I take pictures of them frequently. We have a bird feeder out front, and I see them a lot. So if you want to make yourself a cardinal, you're still just going to be pinching. So you're going to pinch your fingers to make the wings, pinch the back and pull out to make the tail, pinch here to make the beak, and then above the eyeballs, you're going to pinch and pull up to make yourself a cute little cardinal. And they're really cute. Okay. Again, this is a super meaningful, fun project, and I think if you can make this for someone you care about, again, Mother's Day is around the corner, or any other holiday, it would mean a lot. Having someone's fingerprints and something handmade means a lot to people, a lot more than materialistic things. And I especially think going through what we're going through right now, people are realizing that more and more what's really important. That's my 2 cents. Okay. But anyway, so let's talk about cooking. So you have preheated your oven to 275. Now what you're going to do is you are going to put your bird in. You might be making more than one, and that's fine. You can put multiple birds that haven't been cooked on here, okay? The key here is you cook them for 15 minutes per 1/4 inch thick of clay. Now that's really tricky. I'm just going to be honest to try to figure it out. So what I'm going to let you know is when I made these guys, and they're all about the 1 inch circumference round ball, okay? And then when I pinched them in, it took almost a half an hour to cook these. So what I would recommend, everybody's oven is very, very different. So at 15 minutes, the timer goes off. I look in at them, and then I just keep checking every 5 minutes and see what's what. So the only thing you have to be careful about is when cooking polymer clay, it can start to show burn marks. They're not as easily seen when you use a type of clay that is of color of, blue or whatever color you want to make it. But, you can kind of look at that, and that's more than a 1/4 inch. So just keep watching. Just keep watching, and you'll kind of figure out when they're ready. It's just kind of like you get the hang of it. So anyway, let me put that off to the side. And I just am as pleased as pie with my bird, and I think this will be a gift for someone very, very special. So I'm going to put it here. I won't cook it with the ones I already did. I do think my lightsaber worked super awesome for those eyeballs. Look at how good it did. Anyway, guys, this is how you make the fingerprint birds, and this is Lopsided Learning. I hope that you enjoyed this video today, and if you did, do me a big favor and give me a like. Wash your finger maybe first. And then subscribe, because I'm going to have a lot more cool videos coming your way. I have a couple in the works right now, and they are going to be pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching Lopsided Learning, and I will catch you next time.